Third quarter set to go, boys. Latin home whites.
Second half.
Gilman Greyhounds.
Getting ready to start.
In their road grays, 9-4 your score. Third quarter brought to you by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, FCALacrosse.com to learn more. And here is Keegan O'Connor. And I guess Hunter Moreland won that faceoff in an odd turn of events. A little split dodge. Great shot by Bruno, just wide. Booker Corrigan, Ryan McLaren bringing it to you. Here's Stanwyck behind the cage.
Really strong effort by the Gilman Greyhounds on that opening faceoff to double the ball. Keegan O'Connor doing serious work to get out of trouble.
No doubt. And here's Team Moyer. Rolls back, gets the shot off, and logs on to www. I just got something I got to take care of for a second.
A Laker goal. Team Moyer. At the face-off at senior Hunter Moreland. Tom Riley for the Greyhounds. Third quarter, Lakers 10, Greyhounds 4.
Third quarter brought to you, as always, by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, FCA Lacrosse. Developing three-dimensional athletes and coaches, mentally, physically, and spiritually. We did get the release. That's going to go down as a face-off win for Hunter Moreland, but first possession, controlled possession, goes to the Greyhounds, and Andy Matthews settles things for the Hounds.
I would have liked to have seen Boys Latin continue towards the end line with that ball, throwing it to the goalkeeper, controlling that possession, but turning upfield a little bit too quick.
Of course, we realize that now. Easy game from up here.
Hindsight 2020, they say.
That's right. Gemma settles. Roll back. Brown feeling it. Great save. Pazula, long clearing attempt. Spencer catches a piece. Brendan Barger comes up with it. And that's going to be kicked out of bounds. Number 20, Jake Waxter. It's going to be BL possession. Austin Brown, quick work. 10:15 remaining. Third quarter, 10-4 your score. Lakers ahead. But Gilman playing a little bit better. Brady DeShiel spins it up top, and this is Peters. My man Austin Brown, a couple nice ones on a Shul feeds against that McDonough team.
Changed the complexion of the game,
Certainly
the
did.
Shul to Brown connection in the late third quarter or early fourth?
It was fourth, for sure. Spencer comes around. Schmerler goes high to high on the save. The FCA Lacrosse Ministry is for any athlete, coach, fan, or friend of the lacrosse community who loves lacrosse and has an openness or desire to grow in his or her faith. FCA Lacrosse is committed to developing three-dimensional athletes, coaches, and players who want to fulfill their potential physically, spiritually, and mentally. For more information, go to FCALax.com. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes supporting the efforts of these fine coaches and players. Gilman possession now, still acres of time. And BL at this point, they can't take their foot off the gas, or that is trouble in River City.
The Lakers have some experience with that and what can happen when the foot comes off the gas a little bit. And you know Gilman's not going anywhere. They've been a part of more than one miraculous comeback against the Lakers in the last 5 years.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. And please do not bring that up in front of my daughter, Mary.
Oh, I'm going to catch some heck for just bringing it up here on this telecast.
Charlie DeMuth with the high shot there.
DeMuth is, for Gilman, has been having a really solid game. clearing the ball, taking some quality shots.
Inside feed. Great save. Pizzula Rule comes up with a rebound. Jeff, sorry. He's not that fast.
Wasn't there a Jet Radcliffe at one point in time?
Shot just high by Matthews that time. Backed up by Radcliffe. Sorry, Williams. Some people pronounce it Radcliffe, some pronounce it Williams. Depends on which part of Baltimore you're from. And here's Chase Whittick, top center. Goes right-handed, times it off the checks. Ball hits the turf, and now it's Matthews. Quickly up top to Radcliffe.
Nick Gesualdi on the defense for the Lakers there. He's a tough one to get around.
He certainly is. I tell you what, Britton Vallis had his hands full with Nick Gesualdi. Another high shot attempt, that time by Matthews. And Pizzula, ain't nobody got time for that. What a crowd here today. I think the whole world is happy that it's not it ain't pouring down rain.
Booker, I'm out in shorts today, and I know that that's something that you're finding,
Irresistible.
pleasure in seeing.
Simply irresistible. Shot that time by Tyler Rule. And goaltender Jack Pizzula goes down to make that save. Now we're going to get procedural violation against the Greyhounds. Ball out of bounds. And Riley Peters looking to run on the clear. Stripped Iliash's ball goes down. Matthews dislodges it, but we got a flag in the air. We're going to call that a slash, I guess, long term. Not a lot of penalties so far.
I believe that that's the first.
We had a flag down, but Shaq scored.
Correct.
To wipe
That's
it
the
off
first
for an offsides. So
face-off violation, correct, as well. So
Yep.
this will be the first 1 minute penalty of the game, though.
Referee Mark Ratner just letting Damone know that the mustache is coming in all right. And somewhere in the world, Phoebe Cates is dancing to Moving in Stereo.
Boys Latin EMO for up to 1 minute.
Spencer down the wing. 14, Logan Wisnakas. I keep calling him Gesualdi because that was Gesualdi's number for a couple years. Wisnakas now catches it, lefty shot. Schmerler with the save, goes down to battle that one off. 5:45 remaining, third quarter. A feed into traffic. Nice ground ball by 27 Taylor Swindell. He's still got a lot of Lakers to contend with, but he simply wheels and deals.
What an incredible effort. Drawing a flag by Swindell. And a goal. How many times does that happen in a game?
Chase Whittick.
Goal! Chase Whittick on the score.
What a day to see some lacrosse.
Great individual effort there on the clearing midi part from Gilman.
Swindell, a little swim move on the far side. Finding a way to finish the play.
So we're 5-on-5. Slash a flag on the play against Boys Latin. 5-on-5 for the first 16 seconds.
And now you delay against the Lakers, and that's going to give Gilman possession here. 10-5
Substitution delay against the Lakers gives the ball to Gilman.
Here's Tyler Rule. Flips it up to Andy Matthews, and they will get in their man-up formation. Matthews and Rule exchange up top. Whittick down the wing. Andrew Gemma on that low right side. He rotates all the way behind. Here's Whittick, shot. Save. Pizzula going across the top. Jeswaldi coming up with this one. And he draws some lumber from Andrew Gemma. Jeswaldi, a little trail check that time by Gemma. Now we get a flag in the air. And we went a long time without a man disadvantage scenario.
Great save.
They call Stanwyck for being in the crease. Great drive to the cage by Shaq Stanwyck. We will now learn the foul, but Boys Latin is going to be man up. .358 left, third quarter pass, knocked down on the inside. Third quarter brought to you by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, FCA, for more. Spencer, a little sky whammy. Wisnaukas holds, gets it over to O'Connor. Time room, just misses that corner.
That had some serious heat on it by Keegan O'Connor.
That ball had a vapor trail behind it. Stanwyck to Moyer to O'Connor, Spencer. And here's Moyer feeling it. Wisnaukas takes the rebound.
Got to be a little tough on Wisnaukas to come in. That's his first time on the field for these two extra mans late in the third quarter. It's a lot of gain.
Evidently not. He finishes that making
awesome.
Yeah. Like you said, impossible.
I talked him into it, I think.
Impossible for him to come in and
Laker
make that
goal. Logan Wisnaukas from Shaq Stanwyck. 11-5 Lakers.
Logan Wisnaukas, right? Noskus.
11-5 now your score, third quarter, 3:21 left. At that time, face-off, not Hunter Moreland. And Gilman comes away with it, man open in the middle of the field. Wankowitz rolls back, and Whittick will hold momentarily down the wing. Here's Andy Matthews. Matthews a little bit more comfortable on that left side. Jake Waxter, number 20, comes in, gets it from Whittick. Waxter, hard lefty shot. Backed up by Gilman's Andy Matthews. Tyler Rule. Rule goes right-handed, inside feed, no dice. Just too much heat on that. And we're going to get a loose ball push against Peter Brown. And it's going to be BL ball. Dylan Gaines steps up. Long pass into the middle of the field. Ball bouncing crazy. And that's off of Gilman. Andrew Gilman kicks it out of Gemma. Still got to mess it up once a game.
Boys Latin having a little bit of trouble clearing here kind of the last two quarters, you know?
And credit Gilman with doing a good job riding, backing off at the right time, pressure at the right time. It's sort of a tricky little double-edged sword. They have to find it the correct pressure. Here is Shule. Loves that roll, loves the feed coming out of that inside roll. Now he's matched up with Gemma. Inside feed shot, oh, just over the cage.
Tremendous save by Schmerler on the initial shot by the Lakers. It was offside hip, and he got a piece of it. I'm not quite sure. I did not see. Shaq must have been more around goal line extended. I thought he was closer to the end line.
Well, referee Jeff Spicoli, and he's fully aware that if you're here and I'm here, doesn't that make it our time? Brendan Barger getting a little fake there. Shot. Goal.
Great.
You know that's going to happen.
Great
Brendan
play.
Barger. Whammy.
Goal! Brendan Barger, unassisted score. Jake Merrill facing off for the Lakers.
(11-6) now your score. 1:10 remaining third quarter, brought to you by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, FCA Lacrosse. Gilman face-off win, momentum, little change, but obviously Lakers still comfortably ahead. And this is Swindell. Clock winks down below the 1 minute mark, and the sirens sound. It's almost like we're at a Mount St. Joe game. Somebody over here is listening. Oh, Tyler Rule, little hitch move, shot, goal. And Tyler Rule
Goal!
stepping up to the plate.
Tyler Rule, unassisted score.
11-7 now your score. You like that hitch move, Ryan?
Excellent. Froze everybody. Froze the goalie, froze the defense, stepped in and put it away. Crafty senior move by a veteran.
Tell you what, I think I saw Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary freeze on that one. Reg Dunlop froze on that one.
I froze.
Reg Dunlop. Oh, what a play. Great little face-off win by 33, Jake Merrill. Stanwyck settles, still 8 seconds left in the quarter. Stanwyck inside feed, shot, oh, another save by Schmerler. Shot, rebound, goal, no time left on the clock. They're gonna say it counts.
They're giving it to him.
That's an interesting call because, and I don't care one way or the other, but how can he be looking at the clock and the goal?
He's saying there's 1 second left. The referee is saying there's 1 second left on the clock. Lizard eye. One on the board, one on the cage area.
I've never heard the lizard
I did not
eye,
see who scored, though, Booker. Was it Colin Chell off the rebound? Did anybody up here see?
Rebound number 22, Colin Chell. I'm 100% positive that it might have been him. And now we go. Now there's 0.7 seconds left. Let's reface that, guys. There's still 0.7. I don't know what's going. This is crazy. Y'all been taking crazy pills. Ain't nobody got time for that. Third quarter brought to you by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the Intruder song. Gotta love the Intruder song. Google it if you haven't watched it.